Yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gap 2 Games, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section to let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we going up. We on our way to 5,000, so if you want to help your boy get there, just tap that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the little powwow that's going on with Michael Rapaport after Hulk Hogan had passed recently. So, as you know, Hulk Hogan had passed this past, weekend, I want to say, and there were a lot of people who had mixed feelings about it, namely in the black community. Even I did a video about it, addressing our black people sellouts for mourning the death of Hulk Hogan, because as you know, he had those famous rants where he had basically talked bad about his daughter for dating a black man. You know what I'm saying? Called him the hard R. And was like, I'd rather her deal with a rich igger than a poor igger. But after his passing, you know, there were some people who were like, rest in peace. And there were some people who were like, rest in piss.
Oh, Hogan passed recently. And of course, he was a controversial figure. I will say this, wherever Hulk is at, either up or down, he has run his race. So nothing that we can say, we in the land of the living can say can hurt him anymore, but they certainly can hurt his family. And I respect his family saying that this is not the time to remind people he was a racist. But now all members of his family feel that way. Like one of his daughters primarily believes that she doesn't want any money from him. She doesn't want to have anything to do with fighting for the estate. And they didn't speak. Do you know how horrible you got to be to have someone that loves you or that grew up with you not forgive you in death? So it doesn't matter what we say. It doesn't matter what the public at large says. Somebody in his family saying that because he talked about her so bad and said such inflammatory things because she was dating a black man, that so she's calling him a racist. But all of us are remembered by not only the good we did, but the bad. And what you hope is that you've done enough good that it counteracts the other. We're all just like, so when John Lennon passed, John Lennon was such a beloved figure that radio formats all across the country went silent. When Michael Jackson died, who was equally as talented, probably the most talented entertainer that ever lived, they didn't do the same thing. Not because his history wasn't great, not because his legacy wasn't great, it was because of the last thing that happened to him. That's what they remember. They remember the good and the bad. And it's generally the most prominent thing that happened to you. It's the last thing that happened to you. When Kobe Bryant passed and Gayle King asked that question, everybody got upset. But you are remembered for the good you do and the bad. The things that they want to remember and the things that they want to forget. And when someone in your family, your father in particular, especially with a father and daughter, has said something that you cannot forget or forgive in death, that tells you everything you need to know about the man we're discussing. So you can rest in peace to some, but not to all.
And Michael Rapaport comes online and he's basically like, look, no Hulk Hogan slander will be tolerated. I don't care about the controversies he was involved with. I don't care about the disrespect. I don't care about none of that. I still don't want nobody to slander him. F your feelings. This is what it is. Check it out.
Going to disrespect the Hulkster. That's what we're not going to do. Is we're not going to be disrespecting Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. I don't care if he had some controversy outside of the ring. I don't care if he endorsed Donald Trump. We're talking about one of the most original characters in American popular culture history, whether you know wrestling or you're a fan of wrestling or not. We are talking about a guy who created something out of his imagination that captured the world's attention. Men, women, and children all know who Hulk Hogan is, who the great Hulk Hogan was. And like I said, I don't care about him endorsing Trump. I don't care about the stuff that was controversial. We're not going to be disrespecting the man with the 18-inch pythons, brother. We're not going to be disrespecting the Hulkster for the joy that he gave. Forget you as an adult, sicko. Forget you. Think about the kid. Think about you as a kid. Talk about a real-life superhero. When the Hulkster was out there oiled up with his goatee and his hair and those 18-inch pythons, brother. Pure joy, elation, total original. This is an original character that he created. Hulk fucking Hogan, the Hulkster. We're not going to disrespect the Hulkster, brother.
So after he dropped that video, the internet went up on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because we like, yo, especially as a Jewish man, who are you to tell somebody how to feel about somebody disrespecting their lineage? You know what I'm saying? So rapper Mysonne got on video and straight up clapped back at him and let him know, hey, yo, stay in your lane, homeboy, straight up. Check it out.
You know, out of respect for the family, I seen they had put up a post, you know, when he first passed away, when Hulk Hogan first passed away, saying, you know, this is not the time to speak about what's going on, you know, speak about the negative, give us a chance to mourn. So out of respect, you know, respectfully, I didn't say anything. But I think it should be the time now. We gave y'all some time to mourn. We respectfully allow people to mourn and bury the dead and do all the things that's necessary. Hulk Hogan was a racist. He was a devout racist. We knew he was a racist while he was alive. We didn't fuck with him when he was alive because he was a racist. So now that you want to plaster him all over the TV and everywhere like we supposed to care now, Hogan was a racist. Michael Rapaport, nobody gives about what you think about slander. He slandered black people, right? So don't tell us how to deal with disrespect. Don't tell us how to deal with racism. Don't tell us how to deal with white supremacy, because you're on the same path. The same way we don't give a fuck about you now. When you pass away, God forbid, you know, no wishing death on anybody. But when you pass away, we're not going to give a fuck about you then either. We're not going to care about the movies that we liked you was in. We're not going to care about none of that. We gonna remember that you was a racist. We gonna remember that you said racist. We gonna remember that you uplifted whites. We gonna remember these things. So when you die, we not gonna give a fuck still. So respectfully, Hulk Hogan is dead. The racist man who was racist while he was alive, that we didn't fuck with while he was alive, is gone. So if you call that slander, I don't know what to tell you. We don't fuck with him. We didn't fuck with him. We're not going to change with him because he's not there. You know? So, hopefully you understand how we feel. Stop telling black people how to feel about people that done bad to us. We don't have to embrace. We don't have to go high. Y'all know Michelle said when they go low, we go high. We don't have to go high. If we decide to go low or don't give a fuck about you at all, it is our prerogative to feel that way, right? This is our response to disrespect and to racism. So respectfully, you and the boat you rode on. And we didn't slander Hulk Hogan, he slandered us. And now, we don't respect.
So after enough backlash was on that ass, Michael Rapaport came back online and he basically retracted what he said. And then he tried to act like he didn't know about the controversy that he was speaking of, because he was saying, you know, I don't care about the Trump stuff. I don't care about the controversy. And we're all just sitting here like, gang, if you didn't know about what controversy, then why even make mention of controversy? What do you say on the Boondocks? There are known knowns and unknown unknowns. But then there are also, you know what I'm saying, things that we don't know that we don't know. Nah, homie, you knew exactly what you was talking about. Check it out.
This is now my third video about Hulk Hogan, which is more videos that I did about Hulk Hogan when he was alive. When I did my now controversial Hulk Hogan video 2 hours after he passed, right after he passed, I saw all this derogatory stuff about his association with Trump. And I said in the video, what we're not going to do is disrespect somebody who brought so much joy to the world. In the video, I also said I know he was involved with some controversy and I wasn't aware of it. I'm not a Hulk Hogan super fan. I'm not a wrestling head. I'm not a Hulk Hogan documentarian. I don't know everything about the life and times of Hulk Hogan. I was not aware at the time, from the bottom of my heart, that he was involved with that racial controversy, the N-word controversy. Obviously, if I knew that at the time, I wouldn't have done the video, or my video would have been a lot different. I have openly condemned racism, sexism, anti-Semitism, all of that on this platform with my face on wax. Have you? Have you? I have spoken out loud and proud since this platform came into existence about George Floyd, I Can't Breathe, Charlottesville, LGBTQ, women's rights, every single person's rights with my face on wax over and over again. Again, I did not know about the remarks Hogan made. I don't fact check these videos that a lot of times people love and repost. I do not fact check my videos. I mean, I even called this 24-inch pythons, 18-inch pythons. I clearly didn't do any research. Bottom line, I never want to offend anybody. I never want to tell people what they should or shouldn't be upset about. That's my truth, my whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So I say all that to say, hey man, look, as I'm not gonna tell a Jewish person how to feel about Kanye West making anti-Semitic remarks. That's not my lane. I can't be like, oh man, he's a musical genius. You know, I know that he said disparaging things about your people, but come on, man, we gotta admire him for who he is, bro. Nah, homie, it don't go like that. I don't get to tell you how to react to somebody spitting in your face, okay? If you want to punch him out, punch him out. If you want to forgive him, forgive him. If you want to shoot him dead, I feel like that's a viable option too, because disrespect is disrespect and people take disrespect in different ways. But hey, you can feel how you feel, Michael Rapaport, but you don't get to tell us how to feel about disrespect. Now, me personally, I know how I can separate the character from the person. Hulk Hogan, the character, rest in peace to that dude. Tony Belair, the man, the person, rest in piss, bro. I'll spit on your grave. I don't care. Like, cause I know that I know how you feel about me. I'm a black man. I know how you feel about me. So I say all that to say, shut up, Michael Rapaport. Stay in your lane, gang. Straight up. But let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. Do y'all feel like he was right? Do you feel like people should just forgive the dead regardless of their transgressions while they were alive? Because if that's the case, I mean, shoot, we can start opening up the floodgates up in this. There's a lot of people throughout history that have good qualities about them but are horrible people. And if we really doing that, then we can, hey man, you know, I ain't gonna even say that. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on your way out, comment down in the comment section, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games. Oh yeah, and don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace out.
Cash getting why they heavy hash twisting. Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge, cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest 10 verse and then they blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beeps like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep ready feet. Hell yeah, make them toast. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees when it's smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss, you'll need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt.